Hi, my name is Thomas. Welcome to Cheeky Kokako for another miniatures video. In this episode, I'm looking at the mini which I use for one of the beasts, the Hare. The stats for the Hare can be found in Icewind Dale, Rime the Frostmaiden on page 294. The miniature that I chose for my Hare mini is from a Reaper's miniature pack, Familiar Pack 4, number 02756. This pack also includes a lizard, a monkey, a pug, a weasel, a pseudo-dragon, an imp, and a squirrel. I've already featured the squirrel previously in another video if you're interested in seeing another mini from this set. This unpainted metal miniature has a base size of tiny, which is the size that hares are meant to be, so I'm happy. The sculpt is by Sandra Garrity and is amazing, as you can see, which is typical of her minis. Hares don't feature prominently in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and I'm not going to pretend that they do. In fact, they're only found in one place in the published materials. Realistically, if this wasn't an Easter episode, I wouldn't have even bothered to feature this little guy today. That said, I quite like rabbits, even when it's not Easter. I homebrew my campaigns, and rabbits feature more heavily in them. I've had rabbits as pets, and I've worked with rabbits for my job. Rabbits are great. I painted this mini to look like a European rabbit, Eryctolagus cuniculus. European rabbits have an interesting story. They originally come from the Iberian Peninsula, and so originally had a fairly restricted range. They were introduced to other areas by the Romans, Phoenicians, and loads of other folks dating from antiquity, and had already started becoming introduced pests in ancient Rome, where Emperor Augustus sent troops and ferrets to deal with a rabbit introduction that went wild. They've been successfully introduced to every continent except Antarctica now, usually for hunting, and often with dire results for the local vegetation. They're also the only species of rabbit which have been domesticated. That said, they became endangered on the Iberian Peninsula where they're originally from, and so are protected there, even while they're exterminated en masse in other areas where they're pests. It's funny how things happen sometimes. As usual, for scale, Inchimic 25mm in the stork is 1 inch tall from the bottom of its base, while the Summer Eldrin mini will give an idea of the scale of the Hare next to an average human-sized mini. If you're looking for links to the minis in this video, you'll find them in the description. And that pretty much covers this miniature. If you have miniatures that you either like or dislike for hares in your game, let us know what they are in the comments. I'll catch you next time when I show you another miniature from my collection. Until then, this is Thomas for Cheeky Kokako.